from a starting material, there are often two possible outcomes. Note that in this conceptual discussion, B is not boron and C isn't carbon. AC represents a starting material. It can become transition state BAC or a lower energy transition state ACD. Ultimately, transition state BAC will lead to product BC, whilst transition state ACD gives higher energy product AD. First, we will consider what is called kinetic control. There is a moderate amount of energy, commonly in the form of heat. This is enough energy to transform AC into transition state ACD, and thus ultimately product AD. However, when we consider the other possibility, there isn't enough energy for AC to become transition state BAC, so product BC is impossible. And thus, under kinetic control, only product AD forms due to its lower energy transition state. The lower temperature kinetic control has the lower energy transition state path dominate. The other option is called thermodynamic control. Here, there is greater energy, heat, than kinetic control. So now AC can be converted into transition state ACD and then product AD, as we saw with the kinetic control. This can be ultimately converted back to AC, and starting material AC with this higher energy can be transformed into transition state BAC, unlike kinetic control. And finally, on to the product BC. Here, both products can be formed, but with time, BC with lower energy will be the main product. The higher temperature thermodynamic control has the lower energy product path dominate. And now for something seemingly completely different. Where do you want to go on holiday? What about your summer holiday? It's hot, thermos in Greek. During the summer, this will influence you. Let me give you a choice: a beach or Chernobyl. The beach is a very low elevation. It's at sea level, and Chernobyl is higher up. Well, I'm sure a nuclear disaster area is very tempting, but maybe next year. I'm guessing you chose the beach. Hot, so go down to sea level is the greatest influence. What about a winter holiday? Now, that will be cold. How about some skiing? Where to go? The choices are Mount Everest or a ski resort. Mount Everest is the highest elevation, with the ski resort being lower. I must confess that I have never heard of anybody skiing Mount Everest, and I don't think they have a chairlift. So, for your winter holiday, I'm guessing you're giving Mount Everest a miss and going to the ski resort, where you will move, kinetikos in Greek, while skiing. I wonder if these holidays have anything to do with kinetic and thermodynamic control.